Okay, so we are here at my S2S Radio, and I have my beautiful, beautiful co-author here with me, Kinyatta Gray.
And thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be invited and sharing this time with you this evening. Thank you so much.
All right, honey. So we have a few things to talk about. You are my stylista, fashionista, diva extraordinaire. So you have a fabulous, fabulous line called Flights and Stilettos that I adore. So it is for the travelista and the lady who likes to look good as she's traveling. So I am going to allow you to introduce yourself and also your brand.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Shannon, again. So again, as Shannon stated, I am Kinyatta Gray. I am from the Washington, D.C. area. First and foremost, I am a wife, a mother, and I have an adorable grandchild. And as Shannon stated, I am the CEO and the creator of Flights and Stilettos. And I launched Flights and Stilettos about 2 years ago with one thing in mind, and that is to inspire women to put their best selves forward when traveling. So with that in mind, I sell travel-inspired accessories that have a touch of glam. One of the most popular things right now that women love and adore are the Glam Girl beach towels.
Yes.
So, yes. So that's a little bit about Flights and Stilettos. And then in my spare time, I work for the federal government as a senior program manager.
Awesome sauce. So yes, honey, we have beauty and brains. Okay.
Exactly. Thank you, Shannon.
Okay, so she is one of my co-authors for my first co-author project called Broken But Not Forgotten. She has a beautiful, beautiful chapter. So without giving too much away, kind of give us a little bit about the chapter. Give us the title of your chapter and just a little bit about it.
Sure. So the title of the chapter is 30 Days. And so the chapter basically, and like Shannon said, without giving too much detail, chronicles a 30-day period leading up to an event that we did not know was going to occur. And it's all about, in retrospect, looking at decisions I made and how I was able to, tap into my intuition to make decisions that now I do not regret after having experienced something very eventful after a 30-day period.
And I like to add to that it is a very detrimental 30-day period. Like, it's one of the worst things that people have to experience in life. So, but it's a beautiful, beautiful story, very well written. And I know that for a fact it's going to touch hearts of many. So thank you so much for that, Kinyatta.
You're welcome.
Tell me, how does your brand, your story, how do you bring that all together and make it unique? Like, what makes you unique in everything about you?
Yeah, so I think that what makes it unique, well, you know what, Shannon, let me answer it this way. I think a lot of times in life, as humans, we experience very similar pains, tragedies, joys, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that what distinguishes me and what distinguishes people is how we choose to process those experiences, how we choose to apply those lessons learned in our lives, and how we choose to share those lessons and experiences with others to help to shape and inspire thoughts in others. And so for me, being able to look at a tragic situation in retrospect and then being able to say, okay, if you kind of, follow your intuition and, follow your gut feelings, having experienced what I experienced, I now do not have regret because I tapped into my intuition and I experienced some feelings and emotions that allowed me to now be able to, look back and say, okay, that's why I was feeling, thinking, doing what I was doing. Mm-hmm. And because I followed that, I no longer have regret, or I'm not living in regret after the tragic event. So it's about being able to share with people that I want you to be able to tap into your intuition. When you're getting those messages and those signals from the universe, it's for a reason. Go with it. Right. Go with it because it's for a reason.
Absolutely. And you know, that's one of the things that I definitely teach on is aligning ourselves with our spiritual selves. You know, the world is so noisy and so busy, and you know, a lot of times we forget about the fact that we have a soul, and that our soul and our spirits are living and they're existing, and we kind of ignore them. And so a lot of times we just have to take that quiet time to just silence everything, silence everybody, to get in tune and to get in line, aligned. And a lot of times they're screaming like, hey, no, don't go that way, go this way, go right, go left, you know. And so so definitely thank you for touching on that. And you know, having people be mindful that you do have a spirit, you do have a soul, and there is God. We're all one with God. And so we need to silence ourselves and pay attention to those things. You know, they call it the subconscious mind or whatever. So all right, so flights and stilettos. Now, what made you come up with flights and stilettos? Okay, now tell us once again, like, how you were able to come up with flights and stilettos. Like, what made you think about that? Like, you were just at the airport one day and was like, oh my God, she looks a mess. Like, what made you come up with flights and stilettos?
Yes. Okay. So, flights and stilettos is literally, it's patterned after my own personal travel style, right? And so a good friend of mine, Donna, had encouraged me over time to go on this trip and, you know, just travel. And she wanted me to join this particular travel club. And so when I went on this trip with her, I actually, you know, wore some stilettos that particular day through the airport. And, you know, because the people in the airport were like, you know, why are you wearing stilettos? Are they comfortable? And I'm like, yeah, you know, they're comfortable. And so fast forward to the future, I ended up signing up with this travel club, right? And so the handle that I selected when I signed up with the travel club was Flights in Stilettos, because I was drawn off my experience from actually traveling in stilettos.
Right.
And so my girlfriend, when she knew that I had, named my handle for the account Flights in Stilettos, she was like, oh my God, you should do something with that. That's a t-shirt line. And so here we are.
Wow. Isn't that amazing how something like will just start so randomly, and then, you know, you can create a whole entire brand just off of one small idea.
Exactly.
And I love it because it's unique. I don't really see anyone else doing it. And you actually got some of my favorite girls to wear it too, honey. So I forgot her name from Real Housewives of
that was epic.
Yes. So talk to me about that. How did that happen?
Yes. So she is actually personal friends with a radio personality in DC. And so it was kind of like on my vision board to connect with someone from the Housewives franchise, not knowing that it would be her. I didn't care who it was. It could have been someone retired.
What's her name? I forgot.
The radio personality?
No, the housewife.
That's Karen Huger from Housewives of Potomac.
Yes, of Potomac.
So Karen Huger was coming down to Radio 1 to do an interview to talk about a product that she just launched. And so the mutual friend invited me down there. She said, hey, this is your opportunity. Awesome. And so the rest is history. Yes.
See, that is amazing. See, when you put stuff out into the universe, it's amazing how it comes back, right?
Exactly, Shannon.
And it's always so good for someone who knows both parties to do the introduction, because then it doesn't seem like you're like a groupie or something.
Right, exactly, Shannon. I know.
So that is amazing. So I love Real Housewives of Potomac, and I love Karen, because I'm like, that's going to be me in 20 years. I already know it. So,
and you know what? She's super sweet.
Is she?
Is super sweet and yes, she is.
Awesome. I love to hear that. Okay, so let us know how we can find Flights in Stilettos, and also the book?
Sure. So the book will be available via Amazon.com and Flights and Stilettos. I'm on Instagram and my handle is at Flights and Stilettos. And then you can also find me at my website, which is flightsandstilettos.com.
Okay, so what are some things that you're working on now? I know I saw that you're getting ready to do another interview or something like that. Just kind of what you're doing now.
Right. So you're exactly right. I'm getting ready for a follow-up interview with Radio 1 because I was able to accomplish having Rexy Roll, who's the vice president of Caribbean Air, the first Black airline operating out of the Caribbean. She's the VP to actually wear Flights and Stilettos.
Awesome.
And so Radio 1 wants to do a follow-up with me because it was, again, something that I put out into the universe and it actually manifested. So we're going to interview to talk about that. And then I launched another line called the Traveling Tiaras, which is for little girls ages 4 to 10. And this particular line does not focus on fashion for little girls, but it's more about the experience in building memories for children through the world of travel. Awesome. And so with that line, there's like the backpacks, traveling blankets for little girls, just all kinds of little accessories, little tiaras, and things of that nature for little girls. So those are the two major things that I have coming up within like the next 30 days.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Kinyatta. Thank you for being a part of the co-authoring project. Make sure you guys check out the book, Broken But Not Forgotten. It will be available on Amazon. You guys can find me at I am Shannon Anderson on Instagram, and it will be in one of the links, I am sure. So once again, you can find Kinyatta at flightsandstilettos.com and on all social media platforms at Flights and Stilettos. Thank you so much, Kinyatta.
Thank you so much for the platform and the opportunity. I really appreciate what you're doing, and thank you for this opportunity, Shannon.
You're welcome. Read the book, you're going to be like, wow.
Oh, my God.
All of you ladies really brought some amazing stories that's going to resonate with so many different types of people.
Exactly.
And I like because Star, she's kind of gangster how she writes. So, it's different. It's different types, So once you read it, you'll be like, wow. And so I just can't wait to see, how you guys blossom from this. So.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's a dream come true for me, Shannon. Like, I'm like, again, it was divine that I came across your post, about this co-author project. It's something I've always wanted to do, and to be able to work directly with you and really make a dream come true. It's something. So, I mean, hats off to you for what you're doing, Shannon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, you have an amazing evening. Tell everyone I said hello. Kiss the baby if it's there.
And it is such a pleasure to meet you, to connect with you right now. So thank you so much, Shannon.
No problem. So I'll see you later in the group.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.